Gerwen gets the job done. Will he get the job done tonight? He played his get-out-of-jail-free card, didn't he, in the 5th round on Saturday afternoon. An absolute thriller against Jason Lowe. Was 5-0 up, got pegged back, lost concentration. Lowe played the match of his life, went all the way to a decider, and Lowe had 86 to win and hit single 4 with his first dart, made a mess of it, and Van Gerwen cashed in, as he so often does.
133.
Should be good the next 45 minutes or so.
Yes, we know the quality is there. Van Gerwen has to have the same mentality
96.
he had against Nathan Aspinall. That was an absolute blistering match between the former champion and the world number 1 at the time. James Wade has just, as he always does and quite often, has just gone under the radar. He's been winning his matches, playing pretty well.
135.
Alan, spot on. One of my notes for this. James Wade under the radar so far, beating John Henderson and Kim Huybrechts, and that's the way he likes it. I'm sure that he would have just liked a bit of a different draw and away on board 2 before having a real go tomorrow. But he's going to have to be in his very best to beat Michael Van Gerwen.
77.
So far so good.
46.
Single 6 and tops for the opening leg.
One more dart.
36.
Oh, not happy with that, as you can
197.
tell by his expression. Giving Van Gerwen a chance. He's not taking it though.
57. Jason required 10.
You cannot see Wade missing again. Can you?
Yeah, on the first leg. James
Wonderful last dart there from James Wade.
Game.
Takes away that turmoil of possibly losing the first leg when you should have won it.
100.
Stays in that positive frame of mind.
Well, Wade's had a tough time of it of late.
140.
So he's due a good tournament. Can he come alive in a big TV major here this weekend in Minehead?
Well, there's quite a few on that list, isn't there, Stuart,
Yeah.
as we mentioned at the start of this tournament. And, you know, they're all capable of it. It's just doing it when you need to. At the right time, as say Gerwen Price did in that last leg there.
99.
Incredible 11 darter to just shows you what the best players can do.
Yeah.
He was up against it all the way through the match. I think he only led from the first leg and then wins the last one.
145.
He
Important
led.
one.
He led 1-0, and the next time he led was when he hit the winning dart. But yeah, Chris and I were talking this afternoon about the big players winning the big moments in the big matches, in the big tournaments, and that's what Gerwen Price did there with that 11 darter. It was out of this world. Michael Van Gerwen on level terms. Quite often he does produce darts that are out of this world. One apiece, 116 finish.
Well, we mentioned experience a lot, Stuart, in this game.
43.
And what that means to me is it's not just being in these moments, it's dealing with the situations you put up against. And that's what the big players do, as you've mentioned.
125.
One of the very best legs you could see or ever will see in the circumstances of a big game in a big TV major. And
139.
what a birthday present that was for Gerwen Price.
Yes, we've had 2 terrific games so far this evening.
96.
Price, as you mentioned, and that wonderful match with Clayton and Dobie over on board 2, 9 darter, a 10-8 score, both players giving it everything.
99.
Plenty more action.
177.
So nonchalant, not even a flicker of reaction from Michael Van Gerwen to that 177. What do you expect?
81. Michael Van 103.
Well, he's opened the door to break with that 177.
Yeah,
116,
Back to back.
103, back-to-back legs, break and throw.
Game on.
In the lead at 2-1.
Well, they've certainly found the range now, Stuart. 2 top-plus finishes, a 177 in that last leg. He starts this one with a maximum. Back comes Wadey.
108.
Good response from James Wade. Oh, go on then.
100.
You're just joining us. A magical 9-darter in the UK Open earlier for Welshman Johnny Clayton in his 10-8 win over Chris Dobie.
140.
Terrific leg this one, Stuart, from both players. Peppering the treble 20.
180.
Fantastic as Van Gerwen takes his average to 120. Possible 11 darter coming in. He's just ground James Wade down in this leg, hasn't he?
Oh, power scoring and finishing.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that he went there. He was successful. He normally would go to leave double 16, but on that occasion he's now won 3 legs on the spin, all on tops.
60.
Confident, that's why he kept there.
Yeah, can't blame him. If you're hitting it, keep leaving it. He's looking mean.
140.
I said, Stuart, he got the get out of jail free card in that last game. Pushed all the way.
43.
Pressure towards the end. He came through that. With that fantastic first game against last year's winner Nathan Aspinall.
134.
I'm sure coming into this one, he knows he has to play well against the resolute James Wade. Been at the top of the game for so many years, he knows what he's capable of.
Just to keep you posted with what's going on board 2 as we pause for another Michael Van Gerwen maximum. He's at 3 180s, a 177 and 2 ton-plus finishes, and he's averaging 121 in this first little session. JB Hughes leads Bensur Sulovic 7-3. Going to get that in quickly. Oh, this is just a procession. It's brilliant, this from Michael Van Gerwen. 119.27 in that opening session of this game. He leads 4-1. And this is the spin. Still averaging 117.
100.
He's just got that determined look about him, Stuart, for me.
140.
Not much celebrating there, he's just concentrating, focused.
Yeah, just a little movement at the end of the throw there from James Wade.
100.
It's a great shot, that. Let's see what Michael Van Gerwen looks from side on. Very little movement at all, isn't there? Yeah.
140.
Just the follow through, the extended follow through of the throwing arm. Just a wiggle of the right leg.
60.
Yeah, it's great to see the angles sometimes of the players are all just some kind of slight difference, some idiosyncrasies that just a little bit different than everybody else.
Absolutely.
Here's another one, you feel.
100.
For one's a tall order. Well, he's fighting away, but he's up against a barrage of high scoring at the moment, and his finishing has been pretty impeccable.
98. He's
been left with visits like this that he has to take out.
Yeah, absolutely. Has to go, James Wade. Has to go, James Wade. What a shot this would be. Oh! Well, take a bow. Take a bow, because Michael Van Gerwen was sat on tops there to make it 6-1, and absolutely, without a doubt, it would have been game over, because it would have been 3 breaks of throw. Fantastic shot from James Wade. And that will fill him with immense confidence and belief, and well, look at this, tells you everything.
125.
Yes, outstanding finish there. He needed it. He knew he needed it, and he took it. Marvellous.
100.
Can he take that confidence forward? Well, he started with a 125.
100.
Second visit.
Amazing what a bit of
Maximum.
confidence can do, Alan. And
Yeah.
You know, we talked about Menzior Sullivan taking out that 1-6-1. He's got it back to 7-5 now against Jamie Hughes, and just one big finish can make all the difference, doesn't it? You know, Wade looked down and out, and it just looked that it was going to be a routine win for Michael van Gerwen, but that 1-4-1 may well have changed things, because Wade here has a great chance to break the Van Gerwen throw.
Change 196.
Yeah, sometimes the timing as well, isn't it? Especially when your opponent's on a double, hurts just that little bit more. And maybe the treble and double 19 there, so another chance for James Wade.
And then it becomes a different game. It could have been 6-1, it could have been 7-1. Gotta go, last dart in hand.
No score.
Well.
16.
I think James is as puzzled as we all are. And that's punishment. That is tungsten punishment dished out by the world number one.
Yes, that will hurt James, because he dug out that opportunity after getting that 1-4-1 in the previous leg, started scoring heavily there.
97.
Left his favourite double top, which he's normally very proficient at, and well, the first two darts were quite a long way off.
60.
Just made that last dart a little bit harder, couldn't take it. Van Gerwen stepped in, maintains that four-leg advantage.
They're the legs that you lose that really hurt.
Well, it's a completely different game. 6-2, 5-3, and you've just won the last two, and one against the throw, and then you're throwing to get even closer, but that's been diminished now. Just didn't take the chance.
Well, Michael, of course, would love to win this title again for the first time since 2016, but he's also very much
86.
got family business on his mind. His wife Daphne is expecting their second child any day now, in the next week or so.
60.
Still averaging 111, Michael van Gerwen.
Yes, he hasn't got his standard drop. Not too much anyway.
I blew 126.
Now for the 19s. Treble will leave the ball. Not quite.
58. Change 190.
Stay there. The ball. The ball! The ball it is!
James Wade. And then it's Michael to throw first. Game on.
Hanging in there.
Yeah, absolutely hanging on in there.
99.
Hasn't yet broken the Van Gerwen throw. You feel that this is the time that Wade needs to do it. Should have done it in the 8th leg. Those 3 missed darts at tops.
Well, it's a good thing for him, for his point of view, that he hasn't let that get to him. He's gone on to the next leg. And sometimes that can prey on your mind, certainly in a situation like this.
30 points between them in the averages, mine.
That's a lot. Got to make inroads into that.
140.
There's more of that, James.
Yeah, loves the 170, Michael van Gerwen.
He's already had one in this tournament. Leaves it so often, doesn't he?
60.
And it's very rarely, depending on the situation, obviously, but he quite often goes for it, even if his opponent's not on a double.
56.
James Wade, of course, 2 times winner of the UK Open.
2008, 2011. Messrs Mawson and Newton.
100. I do 140.
strange that his best since that 2011 win has only been the last 16.
Tops. Well, he's not missing that tops, is he? That's a third top-plus finish for Michael van Gerwen as he takes a 7-3 lead.
I look back and think, well, the only mistake he's made was those 3 darts at the double to break in leg 8, which would have got him back to 5-3 at that time. Could have changed the game. You don't know.
He's got to find some really heavy scoring to match Van Gerwen. 89 average against 109 average, and that tells you everything. And unless Wade can turn that round with consistently hitting 140s or more, you can't see a way back.
Yeah, that is quite some distance at this level, it has to be said.
80.
Just needs to try and find that purple patch, doesn't he? That's what we all strive for as a player, especially when you're behind. Well, we saw what happened with Jason Lowe once he started getting leg upon leg upon leg. Well, this looks like a different scenario.
Yeah, if you are just joining us this afternoon, Jason Lowe, very much unknown to a lot of people, came from 5-0 down and through for the match against Michael van Gerwen, who eventually won in a deciding leg 10-9.
Darryl Gurney had an incredible comeback as well, didn't he?
Yeah, Darryl Gurney's had 2 incredible comebacks. He's on later on against Peter Wright. Big game on this stage. Coming up next, Jelle Klaassen against Gary Anderson, fighting it out for a place in the quarterfinals too.
$90. Like Uruguay, 100.
Is it going to be a 4th top-plus finish?
2 tops. Nope.
60. James Uruguay, 71.
Has to take this opportunity.
Treble 17 normally. Now 14. Normally his favourite. He's missed it a couple of times in this match so far, but not on that occasion. Well, slight shake of the head, just really that's the frustration from the rest of the game, not that finish. He's hanging in there, but Michael van Gerwen is just relentless in his scoring at the moment. 4th maximum, 8th 140 plus, 16 ton pluses. It'll be very difficult for him to get back in the game. It's almost like Michael van Gerwen's going to have to really drop his standard by quite some distance.
100.
But Wade is the ultimate fighter, isn't he? When it comes to darts, he will battle and battle away, and
100.
he'll chip away.
Yes, in terms of the match, his scoring hasn't been
43.
with Van Gerwen. That one mistake, really, that's the only mistake, really, you have to, or significant mistake. It's on the whole,
85.
he's been chasing him since leg 1.
$96.
They can leave something handy here, just in case Van Gerwen doesn't take the 82 out.
60. Like Uruguay, 82.
And double 16, double 8.
Yeah, it's on the top leg.
Good leg again from Michael van Gerwen.
Throw first. Game on.
15 dart hold of throw, including a maximum. He's still averaging 106.5.
What he's doing on throw, he's not having, or letting James Wade have. Oh, he's got to have a 12 dart or less to take it against the darts.
39.
Incredible to think that here we are in March. Michael van Gerwen hasn't won a tournament since last November.
140.
Yes, when you get to that level, world number 1, everything else is achieved. You know, people will mention it when you haven't secured a title, but the way he's playing, you just feel it's a matter of time.
Yeah, absolutely. He won't be panicking for sure. He always said it was going to be a transitional period at the start of the year as he gets used to the new equipment, the new darts. 7-7. Fantastic from Van Gerwen. 9 out of 12 on the doubles. 108 average, and he's throwing for the match. And you have to say, we've seen some brilliant performances from individual players this weekend, but this is right up there. The second one, 7-7.
Yeah, it certainly is. When you look at the Players' Championship, Stuart, yes, he hasn't won one yet. He's been in a couple of finals, but his standard during the day has been very high. He's been beaten by somebody who's just played really well against him, which happens on the Players' Championship Tour because it's just so efficient.
Now then,
here we go.
Now then, he's eyeing up a 9-darter on the main stage. He hit one here in 2016, Michael Van Gerwen. We've seen Johnny Clayton hit a 9-darter earlier tonight. 144 coming in.
Well, that would have been an incredible way to win a match.
92.
Not to be though. It's all about taking the leg, getting through to the next round and into the draw.
100.
Well, that's the last dart James Wade will throw in this tournament. Well, that's a quite brilliant performance.